live stream for today, just for the first time ever. I'm gonna go ahead and check it on my phone just to see if it actually is popping up right now. But Colin, how are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic, man. That's a pretty good Apex card, and is it? I'm also gonna check and see if sending it straight to YouTube.
It should be, yeah, yeah. This is our
Yeah,
first time doing a live,
me.
so yeah, it says welcome to our
Oh
live.
yeah,
All right, sick,
that's
dude. That's awesome.
awesome. All right,
Yeah, I didn't know we could do this, so that's pretty dope.
yeah.
Yeah, bro. What was I gonna tell you? Would you ask me earlier? Sorry about that.
It's a pretty good Apex card. That's all things considered. That I want to see from my Apex cards in the future.
Honestly, I
Perfectly
didn't actually
numbered main
like it.
event. Oh well,
I'll be honest. Like
can't win them all.
overall, I thought it was okay. Okay, how would you score this fight card before we get into like each individual fight? How would you score this?
It was like the as together was like a 6 out of 10. And that's to me that's Apex. Like we're not supposed to be expecting much. It's a bunch of unranked fighters. It's kind of like okay finishes, okay decisions. But that's exactly what I want. I wanted a high quality main event, which we got a lot of great wrestling scrambles out of that Aljo Zalal fight. We had a decent co-main. We had a pretty good women's bantamweight fight, which like never happens. It's bantamweight, but from Jocelyn Edwards, who we saw in Houston, who had that then now got it done again. She might be in some title talks after this, jumping from 11-3, and we still had some pretty good wars and Davy Grant. And I can't remember his name. I will eventually. That guy put me on
I
the
know who you're talking
Martin.
about.
Martin.
Martin Eckhart.
Yeah, I don't know how. Yeah,
Yeah.
he made me a fan. He'd had a great fight, and we had the Alexander Hernandez fight. Even though he lost, it was still a good main card. The prelims were a little, but
Can't win them all. Yeah. Hey, did you watch the first fight of the night or like the prelim
no.
opener?
I was at work when it started,
Okay.
and when I got home around 6, and then started watching it.
So when you got home, which fight did you start watching?
I started with Cedricus Dumas
That's a
getting
good fight to
slimed
come to.
out. Yeah,
Yeah, that's pretty dope.
yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, apparently he's a 14-time offender. In terms of yeah, he's apparently a piece of shit. So I'm sure
Oh
whoever was
yeah,
watching and who's been a victim of his was probably pretty happy to see that happen.
yeah. No, I don't know all of his mishaps, and I don't want to say anything that he might come after me. you know,
Yeah,
yeah. So
yeah.
yeah, it was rough for the Dumas fans. Jaden Cable's crashing out somewhere as we speak.
Well, so someone on someone on Twitter wrote like, oh, something's Cedric Dumas just forgot lost his fight, or whatever. I go, Cedric dumbass. Yeah. And then right after that, I thought, man, what if he actually met me in person, or I meet him in person? I'd be like,
You getting
fuck, I'm a
slimed out,
dumbass.
bro.
Yeah. Who's the dumbass now?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get into the fights real quick. Do you want to start from the top of the card, or do you want to start from the bottom of the card?
Oh,
That's what she
please,
said.
please stop. Please. We're gonna start on top, baby. All right, so the event, Aljamain Sterling versus Youssef, honestly went exactly how I was thought it would. We former bantamweight champ, now gets himself a win streak against against Paul. Great wrestling scrambles, absolute wrestling masterclass. Aljamain Sterling, which we should have expected, and Zalal, great. Honestly, he did get like arguably 10-8 in the fourth round. And even if it was a 3-round fight, he still lost 29-28, but he did a lot better than I expected. His most recent wins were they were good but not great wins. I mean, he subbed Josh Emmett out. That was his last win, so I was like, all right, that's a great first round submission. But it wasn't like the high quality win, and it's a huge step up from Josh Emmett to Aljamain Sterling. And I thought Aljo was going to win by decision. He did exactly that. Did you like him almost tap in the fourth? Like, did you see him like go like this? on himself, but Aljo put his hand aside because thought it was blocking for it. So Aljo could have finished him in the fourth, but it was but he got in his own way. Unfortunately, he was still gonna win it, but he'd been done earlier. But still, great performance by Sterling and Youssef Zalal. Good improvements. I can't wait to see them both back in the octagon.
Yeah, so for me, I did see that the tap you're talking about as well. So when Mo and I actually did the pre-show for the actual like the fight, so Mo actually picked Zalal because he's Moroccan, and yeah, and I picked Sterling because I started to like Sterling. I was telling Mo I like Sterling because like I don't know, this whole week he's been doing the media tour and stuff, and I think he's actually pretty cool. Um, Compared to before, I always thought he was a
Yeah.
whiner and he'd whine all the time. But I think even his post fight speech was even better as well. But dude, if I had told you before this fight, like um, Sterling's gonna outstrike in total strikes, Sterling's gonna outstrike Zal, would you have believed me?
Yeah, I
Oh,
would have.
I was
I mean,
expecting a no.
yeah. No, I mean, I'm confident in that camp's striking ability. I mean, look his training partner, Marab. When you look at him, you don't think, oh yeah, he's just gonna wrestle everyone down. But he also has great hands, and I thought the same of Aljo. I mean, he in the Mavzar fight, he was shown striking. In this fight, he's shown the strike. Like I've seen his previous fights. I know he can handle himself in the pocket. He the center. He barely got backed up. He just got back up in the fifth round when Zalal's corner made point to tell him like, hey, he did exactly what he was supposed to do and exactly what I thought he was do. And I think do you think he deserves a title shot off this? That's a question. Do you think it's gonna be Mavzar or do you think it should be Aljo?
I think fuck Mavzar. I think it should be Aljo. Honestly, I just the reason why I say it should be Aljo is because he's not getting any younger. Mozart can get the title fight right after this if he wants to. But in my opinion, I think it should be Aljamain Sterling.
Right.
And not just that, like this guy was not like a walk in the park type of guy. This guy had a competitive fight with the previous king of the featherweights as well. Speaking of Ilya Taporia, in the same breath as well, I think because Aljo's aging and Aljo, I think they should give him the title fight. If I'm being honest, and I think it'd be a good fight. I think it'd be a legend against a legend at the top of the game. I think it'd be pretty cool. I think Aljo finally started speaking up and knowing how to play the game for once. Because this is like the biggest thing I criticize people about or fighters about in on this channel is like not being able to speak up and call your shot. And he said, put some fucking respect on my name for once. And he said, like, give me the title shot. And I love the way he said that. And you have to ask for that because, dude, if they care about getting the title shot or they care about their career or whatever the case is in the UFC, like it makes me feel like I care more as much as they care. It's just that love, like transference energy. I care more because I'm like, yeah, dude. And Aljo, in my opinion, is a former bantamweight champion. Like he deserves it. You know what they did with Sean O'Malley. I love Sean O'Malley, so I wasn't against him at the time. I wasn't against this at the time when it happened, but I do think they should have given like Aljamain Sterling a little bit more time off that Henry Cejudo fight to be able to go and fight Sean O'Malley. Although I'm so happy Sean O'Malley won, but I think Aljo deserves some respect. To be honest with you.
I mean, that's a performance. That performance was a lot better than the Lerone Mozart fight. I mean, like we said, I mean, we could argue that won or that it was at least a draw. I mean, we both talked about that in the last not the last episode, a couple of months ago now.
Yeah.
And speaking of last episode, that's a talking point we had. So then the upcoming pod that premieres tomorrow, you should check. But point is, you're absolutely right. Joe should promote himself more, and I'm glad he did. He had a great he had a great interview week, media week rather, with the whole like the Funk Harbor Run situation where he had his sponsorship. He mimicked G Silva doing the around like he did a great job promoting himself this week, and I'm glad to
Yeah.
see it out of that camp because they usually don't. They're tentative to do so. So honestly, great performance by Aljo. A good job putting himself on that, only accepting rematches or title shots. That's exactly what he should be doing in his career right now. And I'd love to see him fight Volk. I'm. It's kind of hard to deny Movsar at this point, but I could see them doing it. I'd like to see them do it. Aljo deserves it, and I'm happy for that.
I made a face because I think Mozart like arguably lost that fight. To be honest with you, I thought Lerone Murphy won the first 3 rounds.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why I'm like, dude, give it to Aljo, bro. Fuck it, why not?
Yeah. No, he had the more dominant performance, and yes, it is a lower ranked guy, but he's after this fight. Aljo should be ranked at least in the top 3. I'd say it put him at number 3. And that's exactly where you want in your title contenders. And it's not like Zalal was just some scrub.
No.
Zalal's been on a crazy submission. It hasn't been finished. Just put Josh Emmett to sleep. Like he's been on a good win streak. This is exactly the type of fight that you could technically make a number 1 contender. This was a great dominant performance by Aljamain Sterling. And he's already a lot of guys in the top of the division. And the guys in fight are already matched up. If you don't give him fight, I'd say give him Diego Lopez if he beats or Steve Garcia, whoever wins that fight. But we'd have to wait and see because he's already fought mobs.
Sorry.
Oh, I was talking about Aljo. Sorry, I meant to say Aljo. He's already fought a lot of these guys in the division, and even though he just moved up, he's fought Arnold Loud and he's fought Movsar Evloev. Remember anything else at the moment? It's escaping me.
Do you want me to quickly pull up the rankings for this?
Yeah, please.
Yeah,
please.
let me just pull it up real quick because I think that'll be better for both of us, and then we can take a look at the rankings as well. But I was going to ask you in a second, so just think about it if you can real quick. Is who do we give next to what's his face? Zalal. Sorry, I didn't mean to be rude like that.
In the featherweight, yeah. So who we give next to Zalal? That's a great question. It's a good question. I'd say
give him. Go ahead. Yeah, sorry.
Maybe Aaron Pico.
Okay, that's actually not bad. That's a good idea. I was thinking to give him the winner, or yeah, I would say the winner of Steve Garcia versus like Diego Lopez. But then you gave that to Aljo, or give him the winner of like Arnold Allen versus Malky Acosta.
Melky, yeah. No, that'd be a great fight too. I wouldn't be mad. Melchizedek Acosta has been on a crazy streak, and Arnold Allen is an absolutely warrior. I'm gonna spoiler. I'm gonna take Arnold Allen in that fight, but to see him fight either of those guys, and it'd be a great scrap.
I just tweeted him actually the other day, and I was like, "Bro, I love you. I think you're so underrated as a fighter, especially like your personality and stuff. Because, dude, that guy he's got the best personality in the world."
Arnold Allen.
Yeah, I think he's so funny.
Yeah,
he's so funny, but he's
just
like
cool guy.
It's like a dry sense of humor that he has, like a British thing.
Yeah, he's chill. Like he's just gonna play with Legos and fight MMA. Like he's a cool dude. Absolutely, channel. But hopefully friend of the channel. Arnold Allen.
Arnold Allen, if you've seen this, please come on the show. Yeah, so let's go back into this real quick. So you're saying who are you picking? Just one more time, if you don't mind me asking. Who are you picking for to fight next? Aljamain Sterling versus Zalal?
I would love him. If Aljo can't get the title shot, I want to see him fight the winner of Diego Lopez versus Steve Garcia.
Okay. That's actually not bad.
Yeah. If for Zalal him to fight Aaron Pico, I think that's the next step for him because Zalal's gonna be ranked around number 9. Pico's gonna be I mean he's already set 13, so it's gonna be a top 10 fight for both of them, which that's where they deserve to be. I think Aaron, the next best thing, and especially since Aaron Pico just fought, they're both gonna be on the same recovery time, and I think they could put that on. We can maybe shoot that for July. I think that's realistic for both of these guys. Maybe August.
I think that's a hard matchup, if I'm being honest, for both guys.
It's a very hard match. No, it's a very hard matchup for both of them. But at the same time, when you're in the top 10, there's not many easy fights left. There's not like sunk in the barely in the top 15 that you can just scrape a win against. This is a nut up or shut up fight for both of them because they both of their first wins are Josh Emmett and Patricio Pitbull, who are fighting for the spot, number 15, number 16, respectively. So this is going to be a huge fight for both of them. And yeah, I think that's the fight to make.
Yeah, bro. I was gonna say, let's go to the next fight as well, just because this one was interesting as well. But I liked what you shared about the two fighters, Pico versus Zalal. I think that's a good matchup as well. Going into the next one, Jocelyn Edwards, or is it Jocelyn Edwards or something else? And then Norma Dumont.
Yeah, Jocelyn Edwards, and then Norman Dumont. Yeah,
Yeah,
I didn't get to post my picks because you did your video with Mo. I wasn't able to because of classwork and stuff. But
I think
I would have picked Jocelyn Edwards.
You picked who? Sorry, you would pick who?
I picked Edwards, and I know it's kind of like, oh, you didn't say like he wasn't on camera. You can't say it. Yeah, I would have picked Jocelyn Edwards. I was so impressed from what I saw from her in UFC Houston.
Yeah,
That
I remember.
I mean, at the time it was kind of like not nostalgia, but like it was like recent, but proved right. Jocelyn Edwards had a masterclass in the striking and the striking and the wrestling. She had a great fight, and I'm happy to see her get the win here. Because like
Yeah,
Norma Dumont was like, "What?" You saw it like after the win, she was like, "Oh, how could you not pick me?" I don't know, picking up the whole fight.
that happened to a
And you
few of
got
them,
out
to be
2-1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
just real quick. So Mo did pick Jocelyn as well. I picked Norma Dumont. I thought she's quite ferocious and she's kind of a brawler. So that's why I picked her. But then, yeah, you and Mo, I guess, would have got like your picks right because Jocelyn Edwards won that fight. And it was just so crazy to see Norma Dumont though at the end be like, "What? Like, how did I lose that fight?" But that also happened to another fighter on the fight card as well, which was crazy to me.
yeah. Well, I mean, usually she was the favorite for a reason. She's a number 3 ranked contender. If she won this, she was possibly looking at a title shot. I mean, it's you got to feel for Norma Dumont. But at the end of the day, you weren't the better fighter at the time. Come back and recover and get her next time. I guess we move on.
So do you give Jocelyn Edwards the title shot at this point if once Kayla and Amanda figure out what to do?
Maybe that's a possibility. I wouldn't be mad at it. I mean, it's maybe you give her one more number 1 fight against, I don't even know.
Just to
I don't
solidify
know,
it. Yeah.
just to solidify it since she was ranked number 11. But yeah, this could arguably get her that title fight if Kayla Harrison does her in time to fight Amanda.
Yeah, Kayla
Maybe do
Harrison
like an
did
interim.
the pre-show with the UFC, and she was saying that
Mhm.
she's like in her first week of recovery, and she's back, like not recovery, sorry, she's in her first week getting back to the gym and stuff like that. So hopefully we see her
Oh,
fight
okay.
between Amanda before the end of this year. I was expecting something else. Hey, real quick, Aljo's on the post show. You mind if I watch this? Or you mind if I turn it on?
You can put it. Yeah, sure. Go ahead. We can react to it live.
Yeah, I'll put the volume on.
Thank you. I would say that the game plan definitely went as we
We're not gonna get copyright stress, right?
Youssef is just a really
Should be okay. We're not sharing it.
striker. Like he's smart. I call Youssef the
Can you hear
elusive.
it?
Like really hard to pinpoint down, track him in the eye.
Yeah, I can hear
He does
it.
a good job of sniping and moving. And I think for this fight, he was probably thinking not to fear the power and more so just worry about the takedown. Probably try to catch him coming in. So I think we did a good job of game planning and getting good looks from some of these guys in the gym around the team, and they got me well prepared for this. And I didn't once I get him down, like I said, man, once I take him down, get your back, it's a wrap. So that was the game plan, and I think that was. I'm just excited, man. I'm on cloud nine.
As you should be, and you were able to avoid that knee. Its knees are so dangerous. How cognizant of you working with the knee when you
My brother's in the chat.
That was the main thing. I was like,
Oh, is he?
He could get lucky just throwing something up the middle and just taking a guess and shooting
Yeah.
it. But the main thing, as long as my eyes are
Marcus.
focused and I'm doing a good job of just paying attention and watching his patterns and the way he's moving.
Why do you put that face?
One of the tells that he did have when we were breaking down tape
That's
is
funny.
when guys start to attack the body, he tends to back up or drop
He's
his hands
trolling, he's
and
trolling.
take steps backwards and either going left or right. So we use that to our advantage, and it's very hard to throw a knee going backwards like that. So it's just one of the things we prepared for, and I just think we did a good job of just doing our homework, and I think that's why experience plays a big factor in this, and I think I got to show why I deserve the next shot at the title.
Yeah, I would say so. Let's take a look at some of your handiwork tonight. Have you maybe walk it through us? While we're looking at this, you talked about the knees. Did one of those land in this fight?
yeah.
See, we couldn't tell when it landed, and that was, I think, his best round.
Yeah, we can go back into it if you want.
You're back in the third round.
Yeah, let's get back into it.
Yeah, I thought that was cool. I just wanted to kind of hear what he had to say, but yeah, he's calling for a shot, like as you know, per usual, which is good. I think he should be calling for a shot, honestly.
He absolutely should. I'm cheesing right now because my brother's spam texting me right now. It's he's with me. But he's like, he hit the flight, you know, the I did that on stream. He's laughing at me for it.
Is it the hype button?
No, it's the, like, you know, when I did that on stream after like the recovery, and he's making fun of me for it. Gotcha. But yeah, let's move into the card. The Alexander Hernandez fight next, right?
Yeah, Rafa Garcia versus Alexander Hernandez. So I actually picked Hernandez to win this fight.
I did
was
too.
Surprised. Oh, you did? Okay. I mean, I like Hernandez. I also liked his fight week, the way he was talking about like him having just the mental and the way he was like being free from outcome, so to speak. So I picked him. Mo picked Rafa Garcia, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, go ahead. What are your thoughts on this fight?
Mo's gonna call us casuals for that, but I was impressed with. I was so impressed with the Chase Hooper win back in. Dang, was that July last? I don't know. It's been a while since we've seen Hernandez in the ring. I was so impressed with that Chase Hooper win, and I just remembered like how like great of a performance he. I was like, yeah, he's gonna carry that into this Rafa Garcia fight, but I was wrong. He got outstruck. To the ground. I'd say it's 29-28. I'm gonna say that Alexander Hernandez won that third round. I mean, one judge scored at 30-27, but hey, what can you do? He put up a good fight. It just his time wasn't his day. He'll come back hopefully soon. Garcia definitely deserves a shot maybe into the rankings after this. I mean, there's a lot. Lightweight's so stacked right now. There's so many great lightweights, ranked lightweights. That division is just healthy right now, and I love to see it. But at the same time, seeing one of your favorite fighters in that division lose sucks. So hopefully Alexander Hernandez is gonna come back, get a dub after this. But yeah, Rafa Garcia, all the respect. He put on a great performance. Just sucks to see your guy lose at the end of the day, you know?
Yeah, he called for a top 15 contender after the next fight and as well. And so yeah, I think he does, if I'm not mistaken, get a ranking after this.
Yeah, I have a fight for him. Personally, I don't. It's not in mind for him.
You have a fight
it already happened.
In mind for him?
Yeah, Grant Dawson. I think him versus Grant Dawson for a ranking spot would be pretty good. Because I mean, Grant Dawson just lost his recently. I think it was back in December, if I'm not mistaken. And but yeah, I think those two should fight it out for that number 15 slot. If for SEM, I mean, I think he's fighting soon on another Apex card. So he's probably gonna get moved up in the rankings. But you guys should fight for that number 15 spot soon.
You know what they should do is they should give Rafa Garcia the loser or the winner. Yeah, I'd say the loser of Beneil Dariush versus what's his face?
Salkild. Colin Salkild.
Yes.
I love Colin Salkild, man. He's that's a cool fighter. Rest in peace, Beneil Dariush. We will pray for you. Are you gonna stay up for that? That card's at like 4 a.m. for us.
Is it? Is it next week? Is this upcoming week?
Yeah. It's on Australia time, so that they actually get their like prime time event, but we get screwed. It's good at the the prelims at 4 a.m. for us.
The prelims at 4 a.m.
At the same time, prelims are at 4 a.m. Just I really want to watch Cody. I love Cody Steele. I want to watch his next fight, but I also don't want to be up at 5 a.m. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel like it's okay because like in the UK, these guys do it every single weekend. For us, it's like we're pretty privileged in that
We're
sense.
privileged.
Yeah, I mean, I might stay up for it to be honest with
Yeah,
you.
but
I'm not too
thank
sure.
you amount that late night stream.
Do
Yeah,
you want to do
we
like
could. I'm
do
down.
you want to do like a fight
Maybe
companion for that?
I might.
I would have to
It's gonna be
sleep
more in the
before that
morning.
then and wake up at 4 a.m. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That's this next Sunday. I mean,
Is it Sunday or Friday?
I'm pretty. It's gonna be Sunday for us,
Got it. Okay.
right?
Yeah, I'm down for that actually. To be
It's
honest with
either
you.
Sunday morning or yeah, because I mean I should typically be done with classes at that point, so I might be. I'll let you know that might be in the works. We can do a morning stream.
Yeah, we could
I
play it
might
by
be
ear, and if the
regretting this
channel wants us
heavily.
to do it, then you gotta let us know.
Yeah, no, 100%. If you want to torture us and have us be up at 4 in the morning to watch the fight companion, the prelims of UFC Perth, then let know. If not, spare us, please. But yeah, would love to do it.
Well, that's a big card too,
Love
so
to
it'd
do.
actually be quite fun. If I'm being honest.
Oh yeah, no, it would be. Yeah,
Yeah,
be
I
chugging.
wouldn't mind honestly.
Yeah, me neither. When you love the game so much, I love MMA. I love the UFC. I'm happy to stay up for it. Happy to wake up for it. It's just one of the
Yeah,
things you got to do.
yeah. Because even my dad today, he was like, I was on the call with him, and I was like, "Hey, I'm cooking for my cousin to come over tomorrow." And he's like, "Why didn't they just come on Saturday?" I was like, "Bro, Saturday is reserved for the UFC. No one else gets my Saturday, honey."
Exactly. Yeah, 100%. No one
Yeah.
else. Yeah.
Yeah. Even if I
And
had like I do like yeah. Anyways, going into the next
yeah.
fight, Davy
Oh my
Grant
days,
versus
Davy Grant.
yes, Adrian
Yeah,
Martinez.
Davy
Dude, this is
Grant.
my favorite fight of the entire night.
Oh yeah, this was an
Easy.
absolute yeah,
A
no,
banga.
absolute great scrap. Yeah. And Martinetti made me a fan. He had an absolute great third round. Just couldn't get it done in the first two. Davy Grant put on absolute striking masterclass in those first 2 rounds. He pouring it on him. But respect for Martinetti to go all 3 rounds. I mean, I wouldn't have been able to. He beat the he beat the mess out of him. Keeping it family friendly. Get the ad. um, what am I saying? Well, oh yes. Martin, great fight. Next time, don't get matched up, Grant. I guess. Absolute warrior for staying in there. If you don't give Davy Grant a ranked fight soon, I'm gonna crash out because that was. Uh, he Bantamweight's also stacked, man. That was I don't even know who I'd match him up with. Um, there's a bunch of rising contenders now, and I don't want to just be like, oh, Ethan Ewing or oh, Alexandre Dario or oh, Malcolm Wellmaker. I mean, but there's a lot of great got weight. I mean, there's one right after this one. We saw the spoilers alert. That Barcelos fight was crazy. There's a
Yeah.
lot of great prospects at bantamweight right now. I don't even know who to match him up with.
Yes, I actually picked Martinetti to win this fight against Davy Grant, who Mo picked. But for me, bro, like I am a big fan of Davy Grant at this rate. Like I wasn't a big fan coming into the fight week. Martinetti, I'm still obviously a fan of his as well. But Davy Grant like showed me something I didn't think he had in him before, and maybe I'm wrong because I haven't seen him as much or watched his fights properly. Or be fully present. But this was like I wasn't expecting this to be the fight of the night. Um, actually, I take that
Oh
back. No, I
yeah,
was,
Davy
I
Grant.
was, yeah, dude, yeah,
Davy Grant's a warrior. If you haven't been put on notice, you got put on notice now. Honestly, I didn't know about Martinetti. Is this like his
debut,
debut, or like
yeah,
is he new,
yeah,
or like
dude. But he had a
okay?
crazy,
I'm glad I was able to catch that then.
yeah, he had a crazy fight again on the contender series against Mark Vologden, and bro, that Mark Vologden guy
Mm.
is fucking good. Like I saw him the weekend before, I think, if I'm not mistaken, dude, that guy is, and he lost the fight against Martinetti, and that was a scrap. But dude, yeah, both of them are fucking great.
Yeah, no, absolute warriors. Can't wait to see both of their new fights. No idea what to come up with because bantamweight's just that stacked at the moment. But yeah, I'm impressed. UFC. That was good. That was a good fight. All right.
You know what'd
Next
be really
card.
cool, bro?
Next.
Just
Oh, never
real
mind.
quick. You know what'd be really cool is us doing like fight companions for like those what do you call it, contender series fights.
I'm down, man. Because I'd be like completely unknowledgeable about the contender series guys, and you'd be sitting there like lazing them. I'm just happy to do like a live reaction, be like, oh shit,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
this guy just sparked the other one. Yeah, no, I'm down to do that.
Yeah.
This one was a bit controversial. This fight right here, the Barcelos.
Controversial.
I picked Barcelos. I mean, the split. I mean, some people are good. What I've seen online. Like Tony has died. He was like, oh, Montel Jackson won that, but I could see him giving to Barcelos. Like I'm seeing a lot of guys comment sections. And flash out in ours, we'd love to hear it. But yeah, I thought Barcelos 1, 2, and 3. He obviously lost the first round. Man, as soon as I saw it was the like first 10 seconds, Barcelos just got golden Freddy'd and just went like this. Like he got absolutely slumped out. And I thought it was over, and I just he stuck it together, and he got the win. I'm super proud of him, and he absolutely deserves to be. I'm surprised it took him this long. I mean, after he got, man, they Henry Cejudo to Peyton Talbot to get ranked, but they couldn't give Ronnie Barcelos no love after he beat Peyton Talbot, and now Peyton Talbot's going to be ranked over Barcelos, even though Barcelos is on this way more difficult win streak. And Peyton Talbot, and now we're talking about Peyton Talbot versus like Corey Sanders, Mario Batista, like Scott people like that, even though like those two are matched up against each other. Like, where's the love for Barcelos? He's 13. This is it. If he loses a fight, he's retired. This is it for Barcelos. So honestly, the UFC needs to give him a bit more love. Little love to the Unk here. Who would I match him up against? Can we pull up the rankings one more time?
Yeah, I think the reason why, and just to be clear real quick, 1 second, I picked Barcelos to win, bro, and Mo picked Montel Jackson. I was a little bit surprised, to be honest with you, because you know Mo always picks like the what do you call it? He always picks the
grappler,
and I was like, bro, whatever you would say, Barcelos is a fucking like legit motherfucker. But yeah, that said, I don't know if the UFC would give him love because of his age, and he's turning 39 next week, bro. Like I just think it's sad because he could possibly go for a title run at this point, but he would have to get there very quick, and the fans would have to be behind him.
I'm saying, give him the match. Apparently, he's fought Cheeto in the past.
Okay,
give him.
maybe
it was on the regional scene. Cheeto, give him the Cheeto rematch.
Yeah. Dude, give everybody who you want to win to Cheeto.
Exactly. Just he's going for.
He just sucks, bro.
Out of here. Out of here. Yeah. I'm a very fan of the Big 26. It's pain.
It makes O'Malley's defense look really bad too.
It does. Yeah, he's the Burns of the bantamweight division. It's watch.
I think he's a Tony Ferguson of the bantamweight division.
Yeah.
That's
also a good comp. Not a positive way. Yeah. I mean, you're really good sparking out people. Tony was really good in his early career, people out, and now he's going way downhill.
Yeah. He's had a resurgence in boxing, which is nice with Misfits.
I'd love to see that from Tony. Yeah, I'd love to see Tony.
So I actually saw his I think it was his first fight when he won the title at Misfits. And this is like in the beginning when I started the channel, and I just got really excited. I did a whole video on it, like 27 people viewed it. Not that many people cared, but dude, I thought it was really awesome. Okay, going into the next fight. Dude, okay, I picked Ryan Spann, but I wasn't very confident about my pick. And obviously, you know, Mo being Mo.
If y'all,
he picked
Buchecha. Yeah. Okay. All right. For those at home, if you did not see this, I kid you not, Bucha went flying. Ryan Superman Span hit him with a punch, and Buchecha literally flew. He had airtime, and landed against the cage and got slumped out. But I really liked if the UFC just main doesn't work out for Buchecha, he should absolutely do UFC BJJ. I love the wrestling I saw from Buchecha. It was really good to see that from a heavyweight that's not Walter Walker. He had scrambled, like he got out of he shot good takedowns. Well, a takedown. He missed a couple. But when he did get it, he held it for a little bit. He had great escape attempts when getting out of said takedown. He has great wrestling, and if this isn't if the MMA section isn't right for him, put him in BJJ. I'm sure he'll do just fine. I absolutely love from him. However, Ryan Superman Span, Texas legend, put him out, and it's just brutal to see. Brutal to see.
Hold on, real quick. I'm just tweeting. We're live.
Okay, I mean, we're about to end off, but
Might as well try to get
still
some views.
let people know that yeah.
What's your tweet handle again? Twitter handle?
Oh yeah, it's the Spo show. Wait, is it? Hold on one second.
I got it.
What? Yeah, it's Spo show MMA.
I got it, mate. I tweeted you. We got it, yeah.
Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Twitters.
Yeah, and subscribe if you haven't
Follow us
already
on
subscribed.
Twitter.
Muchos gracias.
Please subscribe. Please.
We'll give you a big hug.
Journey to 100 subs. 100 subs by White House card. Please.
Yeah. Well, we were gonna wait to go live, and then we just decided to go live today, just to test it out, see how it goes. Which is actually pretty cool. I actually like it, to be honest with you. I'm pretty stoked about it.
No, it's fantastic. Yeah. I'm super happy with this.
Yeah. So just real quick. Marcus Buchecha versus Ryan Span. I was telling Mo before the fight for our predictions. I was telling Mo I don't think Buchecha is meant for the UFC or for MMA. I think he needs more time to acclimate as well. Ryan Span, when I saw his weigh-ins, I was like, bro, is he out of shape or is he just a heavyweight now? But he looked really good in terms of his performance, his ability to get back up and stuff like that. So yeah.
Yeah, when you're struggling to make 265, there's a problem. But I mean, Ryan Span gets it done. I mean, can't disrespect. I mean, he got it done. He flatlined him. Like he did beep, like he completely took his lights out. I mean, Ryan Span did exactly what he was supposed to do, whether or not he was blobbing it up or not. I mean, that's heavyweight. Not all these guys are going to be in the most physically shape. Not all of them are going to be looking like Cain Velasquez or Overeem or Ngannou. We're not getting the old jacked Superman looking heavyweights or Aspinall. We're not all of them are like super jacked, but some of them we get blobs. And Ryan Span used to be at 205, so why he's kind of like a little blobby. But it is what it is. Ryan Span sent his lights out. So yeah, Marcus Buchecha to UFC BJJ. You go.
I mean, Ryan Span got submitted though by Anthony Smith, and so I was like, in my mind, I was like, bro, this guy is gonna get submitted by Marcus Buchecha. But then, yeah.
No, he's 0-2 against Texas. That's crazy.
Yeah,
my God.
Yeah. All right, going into the next fight real quick. We got the prelims. Rodolfo Vieira versus Eric Mocanico. I don't know if I said that right.
Yeah, this was a good fight. This was a really good fight. Very back and forth fight. You could arguably call it for Vieira, but I'm kind of done.
Oh, you think so?
Outstruck him.
Okay.
I mean, it's arguable for Vieira. I mean, he was. It
Really?
was. I'd say it was a fight than people think. I'd say that.
Because in my opinion, it's like I think this is Rodolfo Vieira's like second loss. I think he just got knocked out by Bo Nickel prior to that. But Eric, like I'm a fan of his now. Like looking at the way he fought that fight, his defense and everything. Just in my head, in my mind, it was like a lot better than what I was expecting. To be honest, I didn't even know who the fuck he is. To be honest, before this entire fight, and now I do.
No,
And
we got put
now I'm a
on.
fan. Huh?
We are now Eric Mechanico fans. We got put on.
Yeah, we're put on to this one. Rodolfo Vieira, I think he should go with Marcus Buchecha. I think they should hold hands and go to UFC BJJ.
Go take that journey together. Yeah, man.
Take a walk.
Your time is up, brother. UFC BJJ is calling you. They need more attention. I guess next one down.
Yeah, so the next one down is my favorite as well. One of my favorite fights of the night. Jackson McVee versus Cedricus Dumbass. Bro, first of all, I didn't know who this Jackson guy was, and now I'm like a big fan of his. Huh? Yeah, it was his debut, yeah.
I think
he's pretty good.
Dude, Cedricus, no. Oh man, that was brutal to watch.
Yeah. Well, he got tapped out.
I guess
like a motherfucker.
You're killing our chances of getting him on the channel. Jackson McVeigh, that was a great win by him. That was impressive first round finish. Absolute domination in 3 minutes. Sky's maybe the limit for him. I mean, that was absolutely great. And I'm no notes. I mean, did exactly what he do against a veteran of the division, and choked him right to sleep. And I thought it was a TKO finish, but McVeigh was saying in a post-fight interview that he just wasn't doing the damage that he was looking for because Dumas has a pretty good chin, and just went for the choke instead. And that's like all the fights I've watched. I didn't get to finish the whole card, unfortunately. I was working.
No, you're good.
So this might be it for me. If you watch the whole card. Yeah, I'm sorry. I have prior responsibilities.
You're good. All good. Now I did watch. So I did watch.
Wait, Cody Durden won?
Huh? Yeah,
I was like, a Cody Durden won?
Yeah, I'll go to that in a second. Maribena Silva is the next fight, and with Michelle Montagu. Bro, this fight was pretty awesome. It was like a heavy grappling fight, and they said basically to Michelle Montagu that she Maribena Silva's like corner basically said to her that she doesn't want to have anything to do with you on the feet. Basically, Montagu went in round one and just took her down immediately and just kept wrestling her, which I thought was awesome in terms of her fight IQ. I don't know about Buena Silva's fight IQ. I think it's kind of like I've seen it even in her title fight where she made a couple mistakes, and I thought she could have made better decisions in her fight. Obviously, I'm not a fighter, so I'm just speaking off of like what I see and observe and stuff like that. But Montagu didn't look really good on the feet, so that was the only thing that was a little bit alarming against Maribena Silva because they're both grapplers, obviously. But it was a good fight, and it was actually for a female fight, it was actually pretty exciting. Because some of them are kind of like lackluster for the most of it, to be honest. But this one was actually pretty decent.
Sometimes,
yeah. So, yeah, I mean the takedowns were pretty good. And then it got reversed a couple of times in like round 2 and 3 and stuff like that. But for the most part, it was a really good fight. I mean, she got the unanimous decision. And then the fight that you wanted to talk about, which is this one, Jafel Philo versus Cody Durden. Bro, I was like, I even tweeted, I was like, I hope Cody Durden gets the KO in round 1. And then he didn't, and I was like, oh, fuck. But Philo wasn't looking that great, to be honest with you, in my opinion. And Durden, in my opinion, looked pretty good for fucking 5 days notice. In fact, I thought he deserved the win, a unanimous decision. I was very happy with him. I was super happy with his performance.
And I cannot remember the last time Cody Durden won. So, brother. respect.
Well, I think he
That's
I think
just-
he was
that
released
was
from the
amazing.
UFC and on a 5 or 6 fight losing streak. So he just snapped that.
Wow. Then that's even more. He came in 5 days notice after getting cut.
Yeah.
Respect. I mean, Cody Durden. That's how you get yourself back into the UFC. That's beautiful. We love that.
There was a lot of
I can't wait for your next
commotion
fight.
on X. Sorry, go ahead.
I was like saying, can't wait for the next fight. Yeah, that's congrats, Durden. Respect. Filio, can't be losing that. But good shit, brother. Good shit.
Yeah, I think Philo just got a little bit tired towards the end, and Durden kind of picked up his second wind. The other thing that was crazy to me though was like with Durden, like there was just so much commotion on X before, like during the entire fight week that I was watching, and like people saying like, why isn't the UFC asking someone else to join the fight? If I'm not mistaken, too, Durden is a flyweight fighter, if I'm not mistaken. So seeing him at bantamweight, I think he should kind of stay there.
So
If I'm being honest.
maybe I was like, maybe you should. Or it's impossible that both these guys are flyweights that just did like a catch weight.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense because the last
I don't know about Rafael Filo. Yeah, it might have just been a weight class up, but still, I mean, yeah, Jeffel. But maybe staying at bantamweight might be good for his career. Yeah, Rafael, Jeff, Lakers in 5.
Okay, let me
first
see if we have
round.
one more fight. Oh, this one, bro. This was a great fight, dude. You should be watching this if you haven't seen it already. Francis Marshall versus Lucas Brennan. Lucas Brennan just looked like he was like a deer in headlights, in my opinion. Francis Marshall, bro, I'm a fucking fan, dude. Francis Marshall, bro, is a fucking dude. He's a fucking. They should give him Alexander Hernandez next. That would be a great fight. But Marshall,
Yeah,
I mean, I was a little bit upset in the second round. I was like, bro, why don't you just like keep it on the feet? You're like outclassing Lucas Brennan, and he didn't. He took it against the cage and did like the what's it called? He did the clench work and stuff like that. But yeah, he had a great performance in my opinion. And Lucas Brennan just didn't. I don't know. He just didn't look. He didn't look right in my opinion. I've seen him
Didn't do
fight
what he was
before. I
supposed
think
to
he
do.
looked good in the past, but not in this one. Sorry, go ahead.
I was like, didn't do what he was supposed to do. Could have been a bad matchup. Who knows? I didn't see it. I'll have to rewatch or just watch it in general. But it's kind of hard knowing who's gonna win. But
yeah, Francis Marshall is a bad
we'll have
matchup for
to-
anybody to be honest at this point in the lightweight division.
all right, maybe we're looking at a new rising contender.
100% we are. Yeah, I might be too high on him, but I am high on this guy. He's exciting to me, man. Like he had great wrestling. He had great fight IQ. He had great he kept hitting Brennan, bro, with the right hook, like easily, and like Brennan got like hit twice in a row with the right hook. Like he did a double right hook, and or I think it was a jab or right hook, whatever. But he got him twice, and it was. I was very excited about this fight. On to next.
The next one.
Okay.
Just
Max Griffin is like the second coming of Cheeto Vera at this point. He didn't do as bad as he normally does, but he just didn't do enough. And that being said, I still thought Max Griffin won the fight. I was very shocked to see Victor Valenzuela win the fight. Even with a unanimous decision, I didn't think he won that fight at all. If anything, I thought he lost, especially round 1. I thought he possibly. I thought round 2 was competitive, and I have to rewatch it because I saw so many fights tonight. But I just remember at the end of it thinking like, oh man, Max Griffin won, and Victor, it was his debut, and he got the dub. But yeah, his grandmother just passed away, so he was pretty sad about that. He had like a little bit to say about that afterwards, which is sad. But honestly, I thought because Max Griffin is training with Fluffy, and I don't know. I wanted.
So that's why I was there. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I love Fluffy too. Like I think, we both have something in common. We're both Fluffy.
Yeah.
Okay, I think there's one more fight.
Yes.
This one, Talita Alencar versus this lady, Julia Palostri. Bro, I don't know. I was running errands during this fight, but Talita Alencar I thought was doing really, really well.
Yeah.
And Julia Palostri, I thought she was okay, but in my opinion, Talita just had like a better game plan altogether. And I think Palostri, from what I saw, was getting a little bit frustrated. I mean, like I said, I didn't watch it properly because I was in and out of watching it, but she was, yeah, she did okay. Um, yeah, man. You want to go into the upcoming
all
fights for next week, or you want to talk about that?
No, that's yeah, we could save
Gotta
that
go?
for next episode.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, it's 11:30 at night, man. I got to go to bed. I got work at 8 in the morning.
No worries, bro. Catch you later. Thank you for joining. If
All
you
right.
haven't subscribed
catch you
already,
later.
please subscribe.
No. Thanks to everybody for watching. Please subscribe. Please.
Please
Yeah.
subscribe.
Also on Twitter. Follow. Subscribe on YouTube. Like, comment, share, all the YouTube stuff, all the social media stuff. Show it to your dad, your goldfish, your dog, whatever pet you have. Show them it. We love to hear from comments, any suggestions. If you want us to go live again, if you like the live streams more than or just if you want to see us live more in general, happy to do it. Please let us know if you like this format more. Because there's no editing. You get to see this live, raw, your face. Pause. You see every that we're about. Just the joke, the chemistry, just
The
the
rawness.
stuff you don't see. Yeah, the rawness, the stuff you don't get to see. The scenes. So the live streams. This was great. Awesome. I'm glad to be able to show this to the fans. Thank you much for watching.
Yeah, and I was telling Mo maybe he could join us next time and we could do a threesome.
Please, Mo. We need the three. We get that three-peat. We need to get the three
Three-peat.
amigos.
Tres amigos, yes.
Yeah.
All right, bro.
Maybe he can join us for the 4 a.m. stream.
I don't know if he'll be down
All
for
right.
that. For him, it'd be 2 a.m. too, because he's in Cali.
Oh, okay. That's not that bad.
Not
2
that
a.m.,
bad.
I mean, 4
Just do it
That's
all
not that bad. Yeah, you can do it all night.
Oh
It's not that
wait.
bad.
He works. I know he works on Sundays, so it might be bad for him.
Oh yeah, no. Okay, so maybe not, but definitely for for that Sean Hamzat fight, we got to do it.
Dude, that's in
Yeah.
2 weeks.
All right. That's in 2 weeks. Yeah.
2 or 3 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks. No, 2 weeks.
All right.
So excited.
We'll figure it out. All right.
All right, catch you later.
Catch time.